The world is literally going to war, and there's a media blackout in Western countries. Dozens of countries began military exercises in February. More major exercises are planned for March. The Middle East is the bomb waiting to explode. Saudi Arabia will lead a coalition of hundreds of thousands of troops in a military exercise called Thunder of the North. This will include 20 countries across the Middle East. Turkey has already invaded Syria from the north and currently occupies portions of Syria. Remember that Turkey is one of the largest member nations in NATO. And NATO completed military exercises back in November that was one of the largest in history. Turkey has also been carrying out military exercises in response to what is happening with the Kurds. Iran and Russia have flexed their military muscles just north of Israel's border, and now Israel has started major military exercises involving air, ground, and sea. India and Nepal will coordinate military in response to China's aggression in the region, while China is running huge exercises in the South China Sea to counter the presence of the U.S. military. North Korea has leveled dozens of threats to South Korea and the U.S., resulting in South Korea performing the largest ever naval and air simulations for the purpose of destroying Pyongyang. The simulations are being carried out alongside the United States. North Korea is threatening more nuclear tests in response. Vietnam just carried out major naval exercises while Thailand showed its naval operation in the South China Sea alongside the United States, which China and Cambodia responded to with their own operations. Taiwan has performed vast military exercises involving air and sea in just the past month. Russia continues to fly aerial operations over Crimea and simulate bombings, and has carried out operations involving Ukraine. In response, Ukraine has summoned reserves and started their own huge military exercises involving air and ground troops. Germany has already sent military to the Middle East, though Angela Merkel has been mum about the details as to Germany's involvement in the region. France and Great Britain are flying aerial operations over Syria. Other countries in Eastern Europe, such as Latvia, Poland, and Estonia, have called for increased NATO protection against Russia. Nordic countries will begin some of the largest military exercises ever performed in their countries in response to Russia, who has simulated a nuclear strike in Finland and violated numerous countries' airspaces, including Denmark, Netherlands, Finland, and Norway. The United Kingdom will carry out the largest military drill since 2001 alongside Jordan, while Canada is currently conducting Arctic missions. Australia's military is planning for confrontation with China. And let's not forget the United States. Several states in the U.S. are carrying out odd military exercises and calling up National Guards, including the state of Washington, which has called 6,000 military personnel to simulate an earthquake response. This is the largest simulation of earthquake disaster response in the history of the Pacific Northwest. The military is active in many other states, simulating martial law and mega disaster response, though there has been an absolute blackout of military coverage in the United States. Why is that? Why is that? We are in the year of light, and the world is going to war. It is from the ashes of chaos that their phoenix will rise.
And from the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one.
Do you not think an angel rides in the whirlwind and directs this storm? this work continues. The story goes on, and an angel still rides in the whirlwind and directs this storm.